Hello, welcome back, Felix here. Today on Stone Clear, we're going to be looking at some stuff. This tree's been put back. Some branches have been moved. The twigs look like they've been left on the floor. I don't know where the branch has been put. Pardon me. Probably thrown over here. Yeah, I think it's over there. I think I see it. Furniture all picked back up. And it's time for an update on the storm on Wednesday. So they've spread out the weather warning even more. They've added 4 more weather warnings, 4 rain ones for 60 mil of rain over 3 hours. And obviously with all the rain recently, it will cause flooding very quickly, landslides, etc. We're going to have wind speeds of I would say up to 71. We are forecast 51. I'm going to get my trusty handheld speed wind device tomorrow, and we're going to tell what it's like on Wednesday. They are contemplating amber wind warnings because the trees are in leaf, so there's a high chance of a loss of damage. School was clearing a load of trees that came down today. They cut down 20. The tops had come off or had fully come down, bent all the fence, destroyed their work zone equipment. All like the fences, temporary fences for roadworks still down. So school had a bit of damage. Tomorrow's meant to be worse though. I would say by tomorrow they'll have a more accurate forecast. We'll probably be looking about 57 their prediction. My one will be about no more than 77, 100%. The storm shifted back up to pretty much go through Ireland now, which it wasn't supposed to. Republic of Ireland was supposed to go to the south of it, now it's going through the middle of it. So that does reduce our wind speeds by a bunch. So we definitely aren't getting 100 miles per hour anymore, but they've also downgraded the storm for the moment, so there's a maximum of 80 in exposed areas, with the possibility of 70 for coastal, 60 widespread. So we're probably going to get around 70, which is what I'm thinking. And the worst of the storms between 1 and 4, so I won't be here for the strongest of the winds, but in the town it's about 5 mile per hour, 10 mile per hour difference. I'll just add it onto whatever I record there with my trusty handheld wind speed device. The worst of the storm is when we get booted out of school, so yeah, I'll have to tell about that then. But that'll come tomorrow. We'll see what it's like. They're calling emergency meetings tomorrow. So yeah, we'll get a good representation tomorrow what the storm's going to be like, the system, because it's still nearly in America. It's just it gets caught up in the jet stream and brought along really fast. It hits, and they say because it's coming so fast, it just rapidly intensifies, which is why, and that's why they're not too sure how bad it's going to be, because it intensifies so quickly. If it joins the jet stream earlier, it will intensify earlier. The storm will be worse earlier. However, if the storm doesn't get onto the jet stream as long, it will be weaker and therefore come later. I'm hoping it gets on the jet stream very early. It comes very early in the day. Probably worse wind speeds I prefer to be around 7 to 8 a.m. But that's about 6 hours before it's supposed to be 7 hours, and it's not going to happen. So, I prefer it to be at one of my break times. So I can get my trusty wind speed device out. I've got geography Wednesday, so yeah, we'll test it here, see if there's actually any difference, but generally it's with the stronger winds there's a difference, not really with the small winds. Well, one dog's stalking another dog. It's not very good. He can literally see her, and she's still trying to stalk him. I've been distracted by a bug. Yeah, we'll see what the damage is like. It'll be when I get back from school. Update, which should probably be around, depending on the destruction, 4 p.m. It will 100% be damaged. It'll be hard to tell because most of the twigs are still on the floor. I mean Wednesday. Hopefully they don't get tidied up. But yeah, it will be interesting. Dog's got zoomies. Oh, there's some branches over there, I didn't realise that. Here they come. Oh, that door now, they want to get back in. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and hopefully see you next time. Goodbye. I'm up to 540 subscribers now. Thank you.